Hi you guys, hope you all are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and all the links are down below. So for today I'm actually doing my 2015 favorites, so basically my favorites over the year. As you may know, I usually do my favorites every 3 months, but instead of doing it for like my January as my third month, I'm going to do my roundup of 2015. These products are something I would recommend to basically anyone. They're like my top favorite products. They definitely win among all the others, and I decided to pick one product for each thing of the face. So like one eyebrow product, one eye product, one eyeliner, like stuff like that. You'll see as I go. So basically you could create a full face of makeup with the products I mentioned. I have kind of like 20 beauty products. Beauty tools are included in that. And then 10 miscellaneous products. Okay, so I'm going to start with my miscellaneous products just to get them out of the way. I'm going to hope this is a shorter video. When people upload 20 to 30 minute favorite videos, I just don't have a lot of time to be able to watch them. So the first favorite I actually got from Disney. I believe you can get them in like Disney stores or online. But it's a light up candle. This cost me around like $15 and you can't see it because of my ring light. And that's why the background's further away because the battery died, so I had to plug it in. But yeah, it's just like a light up candle. It changes colors on the outside and it's really, really pretty. I love it for this holiday season. If you need to get a gift for somebody and they love Disney, this is perfect for $15. It's cute. And all you have to do is change the battery. You don't have to keep lighting it up and wait for it to melt. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about are my wireless headphones. Now, I've spoken about these before at the very beginning of my channel. These are not the same ones I spoke about before. I stepped on them and I broke them. So I have these new ones. I believe the TAO Electronics. I got these off of Amazon. They were $25.99, and these are like, they have amazing sound quality and they stay in my ear. I don't have to worry about attaching it to my phone. So at the moment, these are my new obsession and I absolutely love these. Okay, my next product, which is still kind of beauty, but it's not makeup, is the Ultra Regular Instant Nail Polish Remover. Basically what this has is, it's basically acetone with a sponge, and you dip your finger in the acetone and it takes off your nail polish. And it also comes with this like the next product I want to talk about are makeup remover wipes. Now these are by Kirkland. So that means you can only buy these at Costco. And they come in a set of 150. You get 2 of these that carry 15 in them. And then you get 4 other ones that actually have a lid. So it's not just this plastic stick-on one. And those come with like 30 or 35 in them. And these are my favorite wipes because they stay like moist. They don't get all dry at the top. It actually sticks on. Plus you get ones with a plastic lid, which are the best. And it's not like rough. And they just get rid of makeup like a beauty. And I think it's $7.99 for about 150 of them. Or Neutrogena for like 30 is almost like $5-6. So these, my all-time favorite makeup remover wipes. The next couple of products are hair products. Go through these really fast. These 3 items I use every night after I wash my hair. And I wash my hair about every other day. So the first thing I mean, you don't have to go in this order, but the first thing I usually do is use this. This is my detangler spray. I've spoken about this before. I just spritz a couple of like maybe 4 to 8 sprays in my hair, and it lets me brush out my hair. And then after that, I have a hydrating mist, which is advanced color protection. This hydrating mist really isn't a detangler. It's more of like a conditioner that you can spray on after you've washed your hair to keep the color like, you know, new and fresh and keep your hair healthy. And then this you can pick up at like Walmart. Is the John Frieda Sea Wave Sea Salt Spray. It's called Beach Blonde. You don't have to be blonde. I've gotten a question about that before. And this basically just gives me nice waves when I want really, really wavy hair. Now my hair can get frizzy, so I tend to use this if I don't want frizzy hair. So I don't use this every time I wash my hair. It really depends on how I want to style my hair. If I want more my straighter, loose waves, I'll use this. If I want my curly, curly rings, I will not use this. But these are definitely my all-time favorites. This is like $3-4. This is like $7, and this is about $9. Okay, the next 2 items, this last one is also a hair care product. It's a 10 Miracle Styling Cream. What I use this for, which I also have another one over here by the same brand as this one, Aquage. And basically what I do with these is after I wash my hair, I put all the styling product in, I put my hair up in a bun, and the next day my curls or waves are kind of like, not crispy, but they kind of have that style to it, so it's almost kind of like you locked in that wet look, and I absolutely love it. I don't know how much this is. I've had this for quite a while now. For my perfume, but yeah, I love this Armani Code for Women, and it's kind of the closest thing I can get to cologne because I love the smell of cologne. So this is like the spiciest type of perfume I could get, and I don't know, I absolutely love the scent. Now my last like other category that I like is my Trina Cosmetics Weekender bag. Basically this is how I travel for my makeup if you haven't seen my video. It has a mesh pouch, so this is where I keep all my lotions and hair care products. so if anything leaks, it doesn't get stained. And then in here you have like a foldable, it's like a plastic thing and has 2 zippers, so there's 2 sides. And then on here, this is where I keep my makeup. Again, it's plastic, very convenient, and holds a lot. So this is my last favorite that's not makeup. Okay, now getting into makeup, I'm going to start kind of from like going down like this. So the first thing I'm going to start is for my eyebrows. Okay, for eyebrows, I'm going to recommend the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. I've had this for like a year and a half now. It's by far my favorite. My only complaint is it gets a little bit dry, but I have Inglot Duraline. So for me, it works amazing, and I always notice my brows get the most compliments when I use this. But my runner-up would be the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Okay, for eyes. Now for eyes, my favorite like palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I love this just because of the colors. I love brown eyeshadow, so for me this is absolutely perfect. It comes with a really dark shade, really like bone-colored shade. It has some frost, some satin, and some matte. So for me, it has like the perfect mix of everything. And again, it smells like chocolate. So this is my favorite eyeshadow palette of the year. Okay, for mascara, it is the Urban Decay. I don't know what it's called, Precision, Pervision, something like that. I will link it down below. I have the sample size. I do not know where I put it, but it makes my lashes the most amazing things ever. And I'm not really a mascara person, and I still don't wear mascara all the time. I'm not wearing them now, but by far that is my favorite mascara. I just don't have it here to show you. And then for eyeliner, Maybelline Eye Studio. I've had this probably for about 3 years now, and it's just my favorite like eyeliner of all time. Yes, felt tip I can do faster, but unfortunately felt tips last only like 3 months before the tip is all dry, where you get a lot more product in like a gel form, and gels tend to last a lot longer. So by far my favorite eyeliner, and I keep saying by far, but I mean this is my 2015 favorite. Okay, so I'm going to move on to primer and foundation. My favorite primer is the Professional by Benefit. I don't know if you remember, but during my birthday in March, I went up picking up 4 travel size because it was actually cheaper than getting a regular full size. So I've been using this one. This is actually a new one. And my favorite foundation is my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've been using this for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years now, and nothing will beat this. But a runner-up would be the Rimmel 25-hour lasting foundation. Doesn't have as much coverage as this, but the lasting power is just as long. Now for concealers. For under-eye concealers, my favorite one is by MAC, the Pro Long Wear Concealer. I have mine in NW20. The reason this is my favorite is because it matches pretty well. It can highlight. Now, all concealers really do crease on me, but the creasing is pretty minimal, but it actually covers my really, really, really dark circles under my eyes, and I don't see it like disappear throughout the day, so my favorite. And then for concealer for acne, it's the same thing, Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. This is the only thing that has enough coverage to like cover my acne, without it getting patchy or like rubbing away throughout the day. So these two are my favorite concealers. And I forgot to mention with my brows, my favorite brow gel is actually the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. The Anastasia puts your brows definitely in place, but for me, I use it so often that it would be a lot of money to keep going back. Plus, since they are hairspray for your eyebrows, sometimes I like mine to be a little bit more natural. So this does keep my eyebrows held pretty well, just not as strong as the Anastasia, but this is like perfect for me and what I like. My favorite blush is the Rich Rose by e.l.f. It's like a baked blush. I've heard really bad things about these baked blushes, probably because the pigment isn't like I mean, you can see it, obviously, but that's with my finger. With the brush, it does not pick up as much product, but for me, I like to build up my pigments and have a really, really pigmented blush, and it lasts all day. It looks gorgeous, and this, like, baked little cool thing is not an overspray. It's actually the blush. Now, for bronzers, my favorite is my NY Smooth Skin Bronzy Face Powder. Now, this bronzing face powder I've had for quite a while, and I just recently hit pan on it. It is very, very orangey, like terracotta color, but I only use this on top of a contour so it doesn't make my face look overly bronzed, and during the summer that's really my go-to. As for contour shades, this side of the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette, I have mine in Dulce de Leche 9749A. This is kind of more of like a reddish brown, but it's still on the cool taupe side. It's not overly pigmented, and I don't like my contours to look harsh. I like more of a natural shadow than anything else, and this is the perfect thing for it. And you can use this other side to set your under eye because it has more of that yellowish like tone to it. Okay, now for highlighters. My favorite powder highlighter is by Makeup Revolution, the Vivid Baked Highlighter. I like this because it's not overly glittery, it's very shimmery, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I like the Becca one. To me is way too high impact for it to look natural, and I do like shimmer on my highlighters, but this is just like the perfect amount, and I don't know why more people haven't purchased this, but I went to get one for a friend in this color, which I have mine in Radiant Lights, and it was sold out, so I'm hoping people will start talking about it because it's the most amazing thing ever. And then for liquid, I like my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in Opal. I have mine from the Glow on the Go kit. I prefer this 10 times better than the powder. I probably will purchase this in full size eventually because honestly this is my favorite highlighter because it's most natural and not so high impact. So definitely love it. Okay, so last for the face is my NYC Smooth Skin. This is my powder to top it all off. I love this powder. It's just as good as the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It sets my powder. It sets my powder. It sets my foundation. Things stay in place. Things don't move around. They last. I still get a little bit oily, but nothing really stops that. And then what I like to use on top of this is my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I was going to grab this for the favorites video because I've been using it for years, but I ran out of... I gave myself a maximum of 20 makeup items I could pick, and unfortunately that would have been 21. But I'm going to give it a mention, and the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray is my favorite setting spray. Use it every day. Really don't have any complaints about it. So these last two items would complete a makeup look. And their lips. I don't really wear lipstick all that often, but these are my favorite. This is Touch of Spice. This is by Maybelline, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like a little bit darker of a mauve, so to me it's like a perfect color just for fall. So it doesn't give you that full-on like berry look to it, but it gives you something where you can have a touch of color. And then for my favorite gloss, this is Stay Glossy by Rimmel. I picked this up as a fluke, and I don't know why, but I absolutely love it because you can sheer it out, you can make it as full coverage as you want. It's really glossy, it's not sticky, it lasts a while, it has good pigment, and the brush is amazing. Okay, I have 2 minutes to finish this video before my camera shuts off, so I want to talk about brushes, something you use to apply makeup with. My favorite foundation brush of all time is by Real Techniques. I don't know, it's the buffing brush. The reason I like this is because it's my smallest brush, but it's probably the densest brush I have, meaning it gives me the most full coverage, and it just makes my application of makeup look almost like airbrush. It's gorgeous. I prefer this almost to the Beauty Blender, just my favorite brush ever, and it's very inexpensive. For under eye brushes, I'm only talking about one here, just wanted to show an example. I got these off a Hot Look. I don't know what they don't have any numbers on them. But these make your concealer, when you're putting concealer on, look almost airbrushed. It's the most beautiful finish you can have if you don't have a Beauty Blender, or if you're like me and don't want to get up to actually like dampen the Beauty Blender. So I just showed 2 of these because either one of them do the same exact thing. Sephora has a brush like this, and it's just gorgeous, the outcome with these brushes. And my last brush, my last favorites for 2015 is my Real Techniques. It's another Real Techniques, the Base Shadow Brush. This does everything. It packs color on, it blends. You can get a crease shade with it, you can get a definer shade. Like, you can do so much with this one brush, and like all you have to do is wipe the color off. Like, I've used this so many times, and the color just like doesn't stay on the brush after you use it. So you don't have to worry about constantly washing the brush, only when it's gotten dirty and you need to clean it for health reasons. So this is like my favorite eyeshadow brush almost of all time. So I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed my favorites for 2015. It is December 1st, but this probably will not go up till around January 1st. Something along those lines. I just wanted to get it out of the way now because honestly, even if I like something in December, it can't make my yearly favorites because I haven't had a long enough time to have a relationship with that makeup product. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe.